So a vote not for Trump is a vote for Harris.
So a couple of things. First of all, I voted for Donald Trump.
I know
twice,
you did, but
16
but
and
we're
in
not
2020.
talking about.
But when you lose an election and you try to overturn the results so that you can stay in power,
we all are familiar
you lose
with,
me. You lose me at that point.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
So a former very conservative, right-wing senator, really, Pat Toomey of Pennsylvania, went on the Squawk box. These names, why anybody would watch a show with that dumb name that just obsesses over every dollar and cent, but hey, that's our consumer culture. Joe Kernan, who is pretty much a prick, as you see here, is very upset with Pat Toomey because Pat Toomey, even though he's very right-wing, even though he's head of the Club for Growth, which is as far right as you used to be able to be, like economics, like they don't want any taxes on anything and just figure they'll let our infrastructure fall in the water, will not vote for Trump. He also, of course, will not vote for Kamala Harris because she's such a leftist. You know, she wants to raise taxes back to not near the levels they were under FDR, Ike, or Kennedy, or when we used to build stuff. But okay, throw that to the side. At least Toomey, who voted to convict Trump after he, tried to overthrow our country, said that because of that, he will not support him. And if you listen to the background, you hear Joe Kernan sit there and say, "Oh yeah, but we already knew about that. We knew it." Right. I mean, we already knew he tried to overthrow the country. That's built in. Who cares?
As a conservative, as someone who believes in and cares about the Constitution, I have thought deeply about this. And because of the danger that Donald Trump poses, not only am I not voting for Donald Trump, but I will be voting for Kamala Harris.
It's like, it kind of explains, even though this guy's a dumb right-wing kind of explains the New York Times attitude. Like, we already know this stuff. Raped somebody, committed 34 felonies, ripped off a bunch of people with Trump University. You know, his foundation lied, took money from veterans, and took money under the auspices of helping people with cancer and pocketed it. What are you talking about? We know this. Why would we talk about it again? Why would it affect our vote now? Toomey, to his credit, is like, yeah, no, for me, that's a deal killer.
And you look at the presidential race. You know, you guys like Paul Ryan, that tell me, yeah, I mean, you give me a list of reasons why Kamala Harris would be the worst thing to ever happen, but still won't vote for Trump and say something like, well, it's not really a vote for Harris, and I'm not really, I just can't. Yeah, because it is a binary choice. So a vote not for Trump is a vote for Harris.
So a couple of things. First of all, I voted for Donald Trump
I know
twice,
you did, but
16
but
and
we're
in
not
2020.
talking about.
But when you lose an election and you try to overturn the results so that you can stay in power,
we all are familiar
you lose
with,
me. You lose me at that point.
Then so you prefer Kamala Harris.
Hold on.
You would prefer Kamala Harris.
I acknowledge that the outcome is a binary situation, but my choice is not. I have the choice, and you and I are just going to disagree on this.
What if it came down to one vote, and it was yours that put Kamala Harris, then it is yours.
It is an acceptable position for me to say that neither of these candidates can be my choice for president.
Be one
all those moments will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
And again, I'm not calling Toomey a profile on courage here. He did the very least of what you should do, which was to convict Trump, or vote to convict Trump in the Senate, one of 7 Republicans to do so, and is saying he won't vote for him now, even though he hates Kamala Harris's policies. But this schmuck, Joe Kernan, so representative of the media, it just keeps going. In any case, it's fun to see Toomey reject Kernan's argument and be another Republican who refuses to vote for Donald Trump, high-profile Republican who has rejected him just the way he voted to convict him and destroy him in the past because Donald Trump deserved that. So we'll give that little bit of maybe a golf clap. But you know what? On a different level, it's eating Trump up inside. So thank you, Toomey, for destroying Donald Trump.